This morning I'm going to be canning some beets. So this came from our garden at Mom and Dad's. So I'm just going to put these in some water, rinse the dirt off, and then we'll get started. And you just want to move my water a little bit. Let's just get the dirt off of them good. And that's just browning from the being in the soil. It's not dirt left. And that's just what I'm going to do to all of them. And then I'll cover them with water and we're going to put them on the stove so we can get the skins off. I'll bring you back when I get to that point. Okay, I've got them washed. They're in the pot, covered with warm water. You want to leave the tap root on and about 2 to 3 inches of the stems. If you don't, they're gonna bleed out and you'll lose the majority of your color. But if you leave this on, they do much better and you'll have a much better product presentation-wise and taste-wise in the end. So once we get to the point that these get warm and that their skins will slip loose, then I'll bring you back. All right, I'm just taking some of the beets out and putting them in a wash pan if I can get hold to them. And then we're going to work on these and get the peels off of these. And you just want to slide the peelings off. The end will come off. Tops come off. And that's what you end up with. Do one more. Go on. Willa's sniffing. That's it. I'm going to keep doing that until I get them all skinned and then I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm going to do some sliced beets. So I'm just going to slice them about a 1/4 inch thick. And then I'm just going to put them in the jar. Kind of layer them. If y'all see writing on my other hand, that's where I had put stuff on there so I wouldn't forget this morning. And it was with a pen that's just not come off. I hadn't scrubbed it good yet. Take that off. My hands are clean. It's just stained my skin. And then my hands are purple. One thing, wear gloves. And this will eventually wear off today. We'll put hot water in our jars to the 1 inch headspace. Okay, I've cleaned the rims off with some vinegar, and I'm putting a half a teaspoon of salt in each jar. Alright. Alright, I'm using my 4-jar lids today, and I'm just going to put the rings on finger tight, just to where it stops. Just turn, turn, stop. Alright, I'm going to finish these up, and I'll bring you back. Alright, we have 3 inches of water in the bottom of our All-American canner. I'm going to put my jars in. Alright, I'm going to get the other rack and we'll put some more in. Okay, you put the second rack on top of the other jars. And we're just going to set these in. And then I'm going to finish up the rest of the beets I have. I'm going to make them pickles. So let me get them ready and I'll bring you back. Okay, I have 2 cups of vinegar, apple cider. I'm going to pour it in my pot. I'm going to get 2 cups of water. And let me grab 2 cups of sugar and I'll be right back. And I'm going to add our vinegar. It's come off the stove. It's been boiling. Alright, I'm going to do the other 3 and I'll bring you back. Alright, and just clean the rims. We're going to put our our lids on. These are ball lids. Alright. Then we're just going to put our rings on finger tight. Okay, that's good. I'm going to do them all and I'll bring you right back. Okay, the pickles are on the top with 2 of the sliced beets. The rest of the beets are on the bottom. We're going to put our lid on. I'll bring you back when I get everything ready. Okay, and just a reminder, my jar's hot, my liquid was hot, the beets were still hot. You're going to cross side to side when you're locking this down to keep it balanced. We're going to wait till we get steam from here for 10 minutes solid. Once that happens, I'll bring you back. All right, we've got our steam So we're going to let that go for 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, so I've put the jiggler on. And we're going to let it get up to 10 pounds of pressure, and we're going to process it for 35 minutes. Okay, they've processed for 35 minutes, so I'm going to turn them off. And we're going to let them pressure go down to 0. And then I'll take the lid off and we'll let them sit for 5 minutes. Alright. It's went down. I'm going to undo across from each other. Maybe. Oh, that one came loose. And we're going to let them sit here for about 5 minutes.